Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the play-by-play. New York Yankees versus Cincinnati Reds. What is going on? Hopefully, everybody had a good day. Hopefully, everybody had a good start to the week. Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. What is going on, folks? What is going on? Who's excited for tonight's game? I know I am. The game should start here in about 5 minutes. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Hopefully, the Yankees get the win tonight. So, Alan Winans making his debut. So, let me know what you all think about that. So, let's say what's up to the chat. We got the Back It Up bench first in the building. What's up, man? Gusto's in the building. What up, Gusto? Hopefully, you're having a good time out there in the Philippines. Bro, you've been out there for a few weeks now. So, I think you'll be back in like a couple of weeks. It'll be great to see you. We got Petruzzi in the building. We got Desiree in the building. We got Welkin in the building. What's up, Welkin? How's it going? We're in Queens, bro. Where in Queens do you live? I know Queens very well. But dang, bro, I'm sorry you lost power. Hopefully you don't lose power again. What is up, man? But where in Queens do you live? We got Daniel Berry. What's up? What's up, Beagle? Belrose, that's where you live? Okay. Yeah, what up, Brad? Yeah, Gusto timing people out. That's what he does best, man. For real. He's timing people out in the Philippines, not so much on in this, not on this chat. But he's definitely timing people out in the Philippines. But yeah. But shout out to all of you in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out. Let's continue growing this channel. We're on the road to 1,800 subs now. So 2,000 is the big goal, of course, but 1,800 is first. We got to get there first before we could get to $2,000. A little less than 300 away now. So pretty good. But the game should start here momentarily. Go vote in the poll. Let me know what you all think. Are the Yankees going to win the opener? We'll go with that. All right, so 4 votes already. And all 4 said yes. Early flight on Wednesday. Where are you going there? Where are you going, Beagle? Remember you said you were flying somewhere. I don't know where you were going, but where are you going, there, bud? But the game should start here. Like I said, it should start here momentarily. You're flying up to Albany. All right. Sweet. Are you just like visiting family out there, or what's the deal? Hopefully we see Susan in the chat here pretty. Oh, you're meeting William Shatner. Nice. Nice. You're meeting William Shatner. That's pretty cool. But what is up? What is up? So like I said, the game should start here in about a minute. And looks like a nice day out there in Cincinnati. Actually, it'd be cool to go visit the stadium in Cincinnati. It actually looks really nice out there. That looks like a really cool stadium. I got some Yankees fans out there. Looks like they're showing the city of Cincinnati right now. They got the bridge. I'm not familiar with that city, honestly. I don't know if anybody else is in the chat. Hey, what's up, Susan? All right, Reds will take the field. Yankees line up here: Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Susan's favorite player, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, DJ LeMahieu, Jason Dominguez, Alan Winans, second career start for the Reds. So here we have Nick Lodolo. Man, he's a tall boy. 5-5 record, 15 starts, 3.71 ERA, 85 innings pitched. Gave up 11 home runs, 18 walks. All right, so we'll see how see what the Yankees bats do against Lodolo. I'll pull up the game cast here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, Reds defense: Lux, Friedel, Fraley, Encarnacion, Dela Cruz, McLean, Steer in the infield. Jose Trevino, former Yankee, at the dish. Tyler Stevenson is DHing. That is your Cincinnati Reds. Bottom of the third right now with Baltimore and Texas 0-0. Mets and Braves about to begin. Same time as the Reds and Yankees, as Paul Goldschmidt is stepping into the plate, batting .298, 8 homers, 32 RBIs, 805 OPS, and he's ready. Lodolo's ready. Play ball. First pitch, strike one, or excuse me, ball one, 1-0. Looks like a great day at the Great American Ballpark as Lodolo sets here on the 1-0. The pitch. 2-0 now. Pitch was high. 2 balls, no strikes. Brock Ballou is your home plate umpire. Hitter friendly. Fewer inside strikes, fewer low strikes. It is his 4th season in the MLB. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 89-mile-per-hour changeup. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Goldschmidt fouls it back. It is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Paul Goldschmidt. As Lodolo sets. The 2-2 is hit into right field, but playable for out number 1. So 1 out here in the top of the first. 93 degrees in Cincinnati. Feels like 100. So a hot day in Cincinnati. I got that humidity too. Cody Bellinger's at the plate. So let's see what Bellinger does against Lodolo. First pitch, strike 1, 82-mile-per-hour curveball. Aaron Judge is right there waiting on deck. Had a little chit-chat there with Goldschmidt, probably just letting him know about his pitches. What to look for. The 0-1, as Bellinger fouls that off. It is quickly 0-2 to Cody Bellinger. Bellinger batting .254 with 10 homers, 38 ribbies, OPS of 755. It is no balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger as Lodolo sets here on the 0-2. The pitch is away. Ball 1, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the first as Lodolo sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. There's a grounder hit right to Dela Cruz. He fields it, fires for out number 2. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge. Actually just got Bellinger. Bellinger was almost safe on that play as Bellinger was hustling down the first base line. And let's see what the captain does. Let's see if he can keep this inning alive. He takes ball 1. It is 1-0 to Aaron Judge. He's batting 367, 27 homers, 61 ribbies, 1195 OPS for the captain. Lodolo sets on the 1-0, and the pitch is 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes to the captain. Lodolo sets on the 2-0. The pitch, 3-0 now to Aaron Judge. 3 balls, no strikes. Lodolo sets on the 3-0. The pitch is fouled away. 3-1. There's Terry Francona, manager of the Reds. Quite the resume for Francona. I am a fan of Terry Francona. The 3-1. Judge hits that ball deep into left field, and it is gone. It's a solo home run by Aaron Judge, and the Yankees, just like that, are on the board 1-0. Let's go. That's what we're talking about. 107.2 exit velo, 398-foot home run by the captain. A 2-out solo home run by Aaron Judge. Let's freaking go. Yeah, Judge gave that ball a ride. So here we have Giancarlo Stanton coming to the plate. Judge just hit his 28th home run of the season. Let's see if Stanton could hit one here. As Lodolo sets, here's the pitch. Strike 1. So 6 games only for Giancarlo Stanton. The 0-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. What up, Ace? Chia. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the first. Here's the pitch. And it's a single past the diving Cruz as Giancarlo Stanton is on there with a 2-out single. He keeps this inning alive. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. First pitch to Jazz, strike 1. Jazz Chisholm, batting .236, 10 homers, 26 RBIs, OPS of 799. He was the hero of yesterday's game against the Orioles. So Judge with 28 home runs, Cal Raleigh with 31. As Jazz takes strike 2, it is 0-2 now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Lodolo sets on the 0-2. The pitch is fouled back. Still no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Yankees are on the board 1-0 on a solo home run by Aaron Judge. Lodolo sets on the 0-2. The pitch is popped up, out of play. Jazz staying alive. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jazz strikes out. First strikeout for Lodolo. That'll end the inning, but the Yankees are on the board on a solo home run by Aaron Judge. Hey, what's up, Mark? How's it going? going on, Mark? How's your Monday? But bottom of the first will be coming up. We will see Alan Winans. What's up, Ronald? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. What up, Frederick? Make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that subscribe if you're watching this for the first time. Share this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go invade Ace's chat real quick and say what up to him. Yeah, that home run was a blast. What a bomb it was. Oh, your house doesn't have AC? Ooh, that's brutal, dude. So Cincinnati Reds lineup: Friedel, McLean, De La Cruz, Steer, Lux, Stevenson, Trevino, Fraley, Encarnacion Strand, Nick Lodolo. First career start versus the Yankees. And here we have Alan Winans. So season with AAA, 11 games, 7-0, .90 ERA, 50 innings pitched. Great freaking numbers. So let's see how he does against Cincinnati. Just got called up. I had a great weekend. What up, Dev? 2 straight. My weekend was good. No complaints. As Winans sets on the first pitch, and it is strike one on a 90-mile-per-hour sinker. TJ Friedel is at the plate for the Cincinnati Reds. As Winans sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Ball in the dirt, goes to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees defense: Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge. Infield, you got Jazz, Volpe, DJ, Paul, Goldschmidt, and then Austin Wells is at the dish. Giancarlo Stanton is DHing. As Winans sets on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Winans can get his first strike out of the game. As Friedel steps back into the batter's box, he's ready to go. Winans is ready to go. He sets on the 1-2. And he fires. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. First strike out of the game, 1 away here in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Matt McLean to the plate. As Winans sets here against McLean. First pitch is a grounder hit to Jazz. Nicely fielded. Throws over to first for out number 2. And just like that, we have 2 away here in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Ellie De La Cruz. Smooth jazz. Yeah. De La Cruz batting .265, 17 homers, 52 ribbies, OPS of .837. As De La Cruz steps into the batter's box, Winans will set here against De La Cruz. First pitch, strike 1. 0-1 to Dela Cruz. Winans sets on the 0-1. The pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Dela Cruz. As Winans sets on the 1-1. The pitch is popped up to the left field. Actually, shallow left, but Jazz makes the play for out number 3. So a quick 1-2-3 inning. And I just realized I didn't have the game cast up. My fault. I'll have it up next inning, I promise. Top of the second coming up. Volpe, Wells, DJ coming up. So your 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8 batters coming up. So let's see if they can put up some more runs. The Kevin Durant trade, I mean, I think it'll be good, right, for the Rockets. I think the Rockets have a good team. I think Kevin Durant will add that little extra. Great player. I think he'll thrive there. Well, saying Volpe, Wells. Yeah, let's 95 degrees in upstate New York. Ooh, that is brutal. That's crazy. So top of the second will be coming up. Once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. You're going to watch Jaws tonight? What's up, DM? What's going on? Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. But we are in a commercial break. Yankees are up 1-0. 6, 7, 8 batters coming up. Well, that's what I was saying during the pregame there, Welkin. I don't like the idea of Volpe and Wells batting back to back. But I get the lefty righty matchup. I get all that, but still, like just those two guys going back to back. Not sure I like that. All right, we are back to the game. Lodolo's first pitch to Volpe is strike 1. That pitch looked a little outside, just saying. So Volpe, 236, 9 homers, 41 RBIs, 735 OPS. The 0-1 pitch got him on that outside corner. 0-2 now to Anthony Volpe. So it's a quick 0-2 count to the Yankees shortstop. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It is a 1-2 count to Anthony Volpe. I mean, he had a good first inning there, DM. He went 1-2-3, had a strikeout. Oh, pitch is high. 2-2 now to Anthony Volpe. Judge's solo home run was a freaking beastly home run. He sent that thing out of there. The 2-2. Just a little outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count to Anthony Volpe. Let's see if Anthony Volpe could get on base here to lead things off at the top of the second. As Volpe calls time. He's ready to go. Steps back into the batter's box. He's ready to go. Lodolo is ready to go. He will set here on the 3-2. The payoff. Swing and a miss, and Volpe strikes out. Bye-bye, Volpe. So 1 away here in the top of the second. Second strikeout for Lodolo. And that'll bring up Austin Wells to the plate. Yeah, at least it was a full count. He worked it, right? I mean, here we have Austin Wells at the plate. And the first pitch, ball 1. Wells and Trevino. saying what's up to each other before the at-bat. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1 now to Austin Wells. Lodolo sets on a 1-1. The pitch is fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Austin Wells. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the second. As Wells steps back into the batter's box. He's ready to go. Lodolo is ready to go. He will set here on the 1-2. The pitch. Wells fouls it back. Still staying alive. 1-2. There's the former New York Yankee, Jose Trevino at the dish. As Lodolo sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Wells once again fouls it back. Wells is battling. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Austin Wells 1 away here in the top of the second. Yankees are up 1-0. DJ LeMahieu is waiting on deck. The 1-2. Wells fouls it back. Wells is battling. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Austin Wells. He's battling here against Lodolo as Lodolo sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is foul back once again. Wells is battling, folks. Wells is battling. That was pitch number 7 at this at-bat. Let's see who wins this battle. As Lodolo sets on the 1-2, the pitch. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the Yankee catcher. It's a 2-2 count. As Lodolo sets, the 2-2 is hit to left field, and that will go. That is, it's going to the wall. He might go 3 here. Can he go 3? No, he's going 2. All right, he just hit I don't know if they're going to score that as a single because the left fielder slid for the ball, try to let it stop from going to the wall, or they ruled that a double. They ruled it a double. Deflected by left fielder. Okay, it's a double. A 1-out double by Austin Wells. Yeah, that was a great at-bat by Wells. That was a really great at-bat. I thought he was going to probably maybe be able to go 3 the way that ball went to the wall. But it's a double. And here we have DJ LeMahieu, 32 games, 255, 2 homers, 10 ribbies, 684 OPS. Let's see if they could get their second run of the game as DJ takes strike 1. Runner on second. Top of the second. 1 away. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Yeah. Well, hopefully guys like Wells and Volpe. I mean, that's the main thing they need to work on is patience at the plate. The 0-2 is a grounder hit to De La Cruz. He fields it, fires to first over the head of the first baseman. And that will most definitely be an error on De La Cruz. So DJ will safely make it to first. So we got runners on the corners now. So it was a good throw, just a little high over the first baseman's head. No way he was going to reach up to that ball. So that should be an error on De La Cruz. And we have the Martian, Jason Dominguez, at the plate. Let's see what he does here with 2 men on with 1 out. Yankees have an opportunity here to get some more runs as he takes ball 1. as the runners take their lead. Lodolo sets on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now to the Martian. 2 balls, no strikes. To Dominguez. As Lodolo sets on the 2-0. The pitch. 3-0 now to the Martian. 3 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes, 1 out. Men on the corners. Lodolo sets on the 3-0. The pitch to Dominguez is in there for a strike. 3-1 now to the Martian. Three and one. Lodolo sets here on the 3-1. The pitch as Dominguez fouls that one back out of play. It's a full count now. That'll release DJ from first base. So 3 ball. No, actually, it's one out. Sorry. Still have 1 out. I was thinking it was 2. But 3 balls, 2 strikes. Goldschmidt is waiting on deck. So full count as Lodolo sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouled away. Yankees bats battling here against Lodolo, so I like what I'm seeing. They are working the count. Still 3-2 to the Martian as Lodolo sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. Dominguez fouls it back. Dominguez battling here against Lodolo. So Lodolo's pitch count right now already at 47 here, folks. 47 pitches. So Yankees bats doing work here. So 8th pitch coming up. The 3-2. Swing and a miss as the Martian strikes out. Dominguez strikes out. Now we have 2-way here in the top of the second. So that should be the 3rd strikeout for Lodolo. And we're back to the top of the lineup. That'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. In today's game, he flew out in his first at-bat. So let's see what Goldschmidt does with runners in scoring position. First pitch, strike 1, 0-1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Lodolo sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Fouled. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Men on first and third. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. 1-2 now. That was pitch number 51 here, folks, and we're at the top of the second. Pitch number 51 for Lodolo. Lodolo sets here on the 1-2. The pitch to Goldschmidt. Misses. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Started off 0-2. Now it's 2-2. Season versus left-handed pitching, 425. Batting average, 13 extra base hits, 512 on-base percentage, a slugging of 740, and 86 plate appearances. As I was talking about that, Goldschmidt strikes out for out number 3. Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. And we got the 4, 5, 6 batters coming up for the Cincinnati Reds. That was the 4th strikeout for Lodolo. So Steer, Lux, Stevenson coming up for the Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, it would have been nice for them to bring one home at least, right? But Yankees still have a 1-0 lead. We're going to the bottom of the second, folks. Bottom of the second will be coming up. So we are in a commercial break. Once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, he's already, his pitch count is already in the 50s. So if the Yankees bats keep doing what they're doing, definitely be in the 60s, right? Hopefully. Yes, indeed. So how was everybody's day? How was everybody's day? Everybody have a good day? Everybody have a good start to the week so far? Everybody have a good Monday? So 15 votes and 87% of you said that the Yankees will win the opener. Desiree is the top fan, followed by Frederick, followed by DM. That is your top three. Great day for you. Vacation coming. You'll be off until July 8th. Nice. Analytics say that's a good inning. If you agree, would you rather get a run or just make him throw more pitches and waste an opportunity? I mean, his pitch count is already in the 50s, so that's good. So, I mean, Yankees bats doing their jobs. I would have liked it if they had another run to make it a 2-0 game, personally. Let me take this off the screen for just a minute because I don't want to get hit with like a copyright because of advertisements. But the game should be starting here momentarily. Tanning and swimming. Too hot for Susan? Yeah. No doubt. All right, we're back to the game. Spencer Steer starting things off for the Reds. He takes ball one from Winans. So Steer is batting .230, 6 homers, 25 RBIs, an OPS of .640. As Winans sets on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. Got him with that one on that outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a 77-mile-per-hour curveball. As Winans sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Winans could get his second strike out of the game. Shoot, that's where I would be if I was living in New York right now. I'd be at the beach for sure. As Winans sets on the 1-2. The pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it is 2-2 to Spencer Steer. The 2-2. As Steer hits a chopper to Jazz, he fields it, throws it to first, but Steer is safe. And it throws it to first, but Steer beat it out. All right, so the Reds have their leadoff man on with a single, and that brings up Gavin Lux. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. So Lux in 70 games, he's batting .262 with 3 homers, 33 RBIs, an OPS of .724. The Reds have the tying run on first base as Winans sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's hit back to Winans. They could turn 2. There's 1, and they only get the runner out at second. Lux is safe at first. So we have 1 away here with a runner on first now. And that'll bring up Tyler Stevenson. Yeah, Lux runs pretty well. So runner on first now with one out. Tyler Stevenson is at the plate. The Reds DH. Winans sets here against Stevenson. First pitch, 1-0. As Winans sets on the 1-0. The pitch is a grounder hit to Volpe. This could be two. There's one, and there's two as the Yankees turn a double play, an inning-ending double play, and that will go to the top of the third. So far, so good for Winans. 2, 3, 4 batters coming up for the Yankees. So Bellinger, Judge, Stanton. So let's see what they can do against Lodolo. Lodolo already at 53 pitches as we go into the top of the third. So good job to the Yankees turning that double play. Good job to Winans. So far, so good. Yeah, the Reds can run. They got some guys that are speedy, man. No doubt. They got some speed on that team. Fireworks every Friday in Coney Island. I actually remember that. What up, Sean? He says, "Let's go Yankees." What's up, dude? What's going on? Thanks for popping in. But hopefully, the Yankees can get a run or two to make it a 2 or 3 nothing game. I would like that. Oh, with Winans, dude, there's been a lot. His name has been mentioned a lot over the last few weeks. I know a lot of fans were just like, yeah, they need to get this guy up. They need to get this guy up. I mean, originally Yarborough was supposed to pitch, but he's out with a oblique injury. What's up, Bill? How's it going? But the game should resume here shortly. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We are on the road to 1,800 subs, people. 1,800 subs. So slowly but surely we will get there. The channel will get there. So all right. Got the season versus left-handed pitcher for Bellinger, 333, batting average, 8 extra base hits, 14 RBIs, OPS of 898. Really good numbers here. Bellinger is 0 for 1 in today's game so far. And the first pitch is grounded foul. Yeah, for sure, Bill. For sure. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 now to Cody Bellinger. Lodolo sets on the 0-2. The pitch. Ball. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger now. Let's see if he can get things started here in the top of the third. The 1-2. Ball 2. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. The 2-2. And Bellinger hits that ball into right field. Let's see if it drops as a couple of guys are running after. That'll drop. Let's see. He's going 2, and he is in there with a double. Great job to Cody Bellinger. Good hustle. Let's go. That's his 13th double of the season. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate. Aaron Judge in his first at-bat hit a solo home run, got the Yankees on the board. Let's see what he does with this second at-bat against Lodolo. As Bellinger is on second, he takes his lead. Lodolo checks on him. First pitch to Judge. Ball one. As Lodolo sets on the 1-0. Judge hits that ball deep into center field. Is it far enough? No, it's not. Catch is made at the warning track. Bellinger will tag up as he goes to third. Now we have a runner at third base with one out. We thought Judge was going to hit another bomb. Oh, he gave that one a ride. And that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton to the plate, who hit a single in his first at bat. So let's see what he does here against Lodolo in the second at bat. First pitch to Stanton. Stanton fouls it back. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-1 against Stanton. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That was a 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Lodolo now at 62 pitches. As Lodolo sets on the 0-2. The pitch. It's fouled away. Still 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Giancarlo Stanton. Runner on third. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-2. The pitch. Whoa, way high. Good job there by Trevino to not let that ball go to the backstop. What could have been a wild pitch. It's 1-2 now to Giancarlo. Lodolo sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Giancarlo Stanton strikes out. 2 away here in the top of the third. So that was Lodolo's 5th strikeout. So 5 strikeouts already in 3 innings for Lodolo. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. He struck out in his first at bat. So let's see if Jazz can get the runner in and try to make this a 2-0 game. First pitch. He takes strike 1. Lodolo sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on third. Top of the third. Yankees leading 1-0. Love to add more to the run column. As Lodolo sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Anthony Volpe is waiting on deck for the Yankees. Let's see if Jazz could keep this thing alive as he's wiping off the sweat off his forehead. As Lodolo sets on the 1-2. The pitch is a grounder hit to the third baseman. He fields it, fires for out number 3. Yankees leaving a runner stranded. We're going to the bottom of the third. Still a 1-0 game. Trevino, Fraley, Encarnacion Strand due up here in the bottom of the third. So Yankees leave another runner stranded. How we feeling, folks? How we feeling? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Yeah, so far the Yankees have left four men on base, and they're 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. That should not be happening. Come on, boys. All right. So 20 votes, and 90% of you said that the Yankees will win the opener. Top fans in the chat, Desiree still holding that number 1 spot. So it's Desiree, Frederick, and DM. Those are your top 3. Mark, but yeah, they need to put some runs on the board. I mean, they're getting guys on base. Now they just need to score runners to score in position. It's been one of our frustrations as a fan base. Nah, Desiree, she'll finish number 1 there, Sunil. Don't worry. Hey, you ain't got a chance. All right, so the game should resume here momentarily. I'm just waiting for the advertisements on the Gamecast to go away. As that goes away, Jose Trevino, folks, batting 307, 863 OPS, 4 home runs for the former Yankee. Let's see what he does in his first at bat against Winans, as Winans sets here on the first pitch. Ball 1. As Winans sets on the 1-0. The pitch is hit to left field, and Dominguez is right there to make the play as Trevino lines out. And that is out number 1 in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring up Jake Fraley to the plate. Winans sets here against Fraley. First pitch is popped up in foul territory. Jazz is right there, but it is out of play. And a nice souvenir for a fan. So 0-1 here to Jake Fraley. As Winans sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 now. I don't think Fraley liked that pitch or liked that call. Let's see if Winans can get his second strikeout of the game. As Winans sets here on the 0-2. The pitch is popped up to right field. Judge, well, actually Bellinger will make the play for out number 2. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. So Winans' pitch arsenal in AAA throws a lot of changeups, it looks like. Changeups. He's got a pretty good, decent pitching repertoire, so. Encarnacion Strand, Christian Encarnacion Strand at the plate. And the first pitch to him is popped up. And who's going to make the play? Dominguez is running in, and he will make the play for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Winans. So far, so good. 6, 7, 8 batters coming up for the Yankees. So Volpe, Wells, DJ. Let's see if they could get some runs. So far, so good for Winans here, people. I love it. I love it. Yeah, see, even Susan's telling you you'll never get ahead of Desiree there, Sunil. You don't want to mess with Desiree. Trust me on that. Sunil's in second place. He moved into second. So it's Desiree, Sunil, and Frederick as your top three. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees have a lot of pitching, man. They've done a really good job of developing pitching. I mean, look what they've done. You know, Clark Schmidt, Will Warren, right? Luis Hill, like these guys all look good. And, you got Winans, who's looking good so far. Cam Schlittler's down there. Gotta see, what Chase Hampton is going to turn into. Unfortunately, Hampton had Tommy John, so he won't be back till next year, which sucks because I like Chase Hampton. I really want to get him on here to do a player interview. That's one guy I would love to talk to. I was reaching out to my guy Nathan about that. So I know he's told me that he's trying to work on it. I know it's hard. Yeah, he could be the real deal, DM. I mean, like I said, there's been a lot of buzz about him. He's been pitching extremely well down there in AAA. So let's see how it translates here. And first pitch to Volpe, we are underway, top of the fourth, 1-0 game. Volpe's 0 for 1. He struck out at his first at bat. It's a 1-0 count to him right now. As Lodolo sets, here's the pitch. That's a strike, 1-1. So Volpe had a great game on Saturday, had the day off yesterday, which was still needed, absolutely. Let's see how he does after a day off as he takes strike 2 on that outside corner. So Lodolo does a really good job getting that outside corner as Volpe calls time. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Lodolo sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Misses on that one. 2-2 now to Anthony Volpe. Austin Wells is waiting on deck. Lodolo sets. The 2-2 is hit into center field. And is that going to be made? Yes, the play is made by the center fielder, Friedel, as he ran into the wall. So Volpe gave that ball a ride, but Friedel was able to make the play. And now we got Austin Wells at the plate. He had a double in his first at-bat. Let's see what he does in his second at-bat. That was a really good hit. For sure. Yeah, Winans looks comfortable. First pitch, strike 1 to Austin Wells. Yeah, I mean, there's something good that the Yankees do is they have good pitching, man. Wells takes strike 2. I don't know if I agree with that call. Wells doesn't agree with that call. I thought it was just a little inside, but it's 0-2 to Austin Wells. 1 away here in the top of the fourth. The Yankees still have a 1-0 lead here against the Cincinnati Reds. As Lodolo will set here on the 0-2. The pitch. Does he go? Third base umpire says he does not go. It is 1-2 now. Lodolo sets on the 1-2. And the pitch. 2-2. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Lodolo. The 2-2. Wells pops that one up In foul territory on the right side, and the play is made by McLean for out number 2. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. So 2-way here in the top of the 4th. Let's see what DJ LeMahieu does. Let's see if he could keep this inning alive as he takes strike 1. So LeMahieu reached on an error by Ellie De La Cruz. The 0-1. He fouls that pitch off. It is 0-2 now. So quick 0-2 count. So Lodolo already at 81 pitches here, folks. He's got 5 strikeouts and gave up 4 hits and 1 run. As DJ calls time. Lodolo sets here on the 0-2. The pitch to LeMahieu. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Lodolo. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. So Friedel, McLean, Ellie De La Cruz coming up. Top of the order for the Cincinnati Reds. So Yankees go down in order. So triple tasking. Don't wear yourself out there, Sunil. I knew it would go out. It's Volpe. Oh, Susan, just picking on Volpe. That's just what she does, Mark. I mean, I let it be. You know what I mean? I let it be. There's mixed opinions when it comes to Anthony Volpe. That's okay. It's all right. Not a big deal. Yo, Theo, what's up, dude? Yeah, let's see. Lodolo right now is he's at 82 pitches, so definitely come out for the 5th, and that could be his final inning. It could be quadruple tasking if I had a trash talking in the chat here. Your trash talk, though, Sunil, it needs work. It needs work. Oh, man. All right, 21 votes. Oh, snap. Welkin is in first, Desiree in second, Sunil in third. Uh-oh. Oh, you were just gifted a membership to Ace Avenue? Nice. Nice. What's up, Stephen B? What's going on, dude? How was your day? How was work, buddy? Busy day at work? I know you're always busting your hump there, dude. As you're making dinner? Oh, you're making dinner. All right. All right. Friedel fouls off the first pitch. So far for Winans, it's 3 innings pitch. Only gave up the 1 hit, struck out 1. Has not given up any runs or walks yet. Let's see if he can keep that going. As Friedel steps back into the batter's box, he is ready to go. Winans sets on the 0-1. The pitch is strike 2. 0-2 now. And there's pitching coach Matt Blake. 0-2 count now to Friedel. Let's see if Winans could get his second strikeout of the game. As Winans sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch is low. 1-2 now to Friedel. As Winans sets on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt, 2-2 now. The 2-2, foul back. Two balls, two strikes here to Friedel. We are here in the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 game. Yankees are leading as Winans sets. The 2-2, fouled away. We have Matt McLean, who is waiting on deck for the Reds. As Winans sets here. The 2-2 is in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count now to TJ Friedel. Payoff. Hit right to Goldschmidt. Tosses it to Winans. Steps on the bag for out number 1. Nicely done. And that'll bring up Matt McLean to the plate. Matt McLean is 0 for 1 in today's game. Looks like Winans is asking for a new baseball as he gets the new ball. So Matt McLean is at the plate. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. First pitch, strike 1. Winans sets on the 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1 now to McLean. It is 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth as Winans sets on the 1-1. The pitch, ball 2, pitches inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Matt McLean. As Aaron Boone is looking on like he always does every single game, either eating his sunflower seeds or blowing bubbles with his bubble gum. The 2-1. Oh, and that hits McLean. Somebody guessed a hit by pitch. There was a couple of people in the pregame that guessed it, and boy, sure enough, they were right. Runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Ellie De La Cruz. The tying run for the Reds is on first base. As Winans throws over to check on McLean as McLean gets back to first. The pitch to De La Cruz, strike 1. As Winans sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch is low. Ball 1, 1-1. Cruz popped out in his first at bat. Winans sets on the 1-1. The pitch is popped up, out of play, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes down to Ellie De La Cruz. As Winans sets on the 1-2, the pitch is hit into center field. Running after is Cody Bellinger. He cannot make the play as it bounces off the wall. And let's see if McLean scores. He's going home. The throw to third, and Cruz with a RBI triple. And it is now a 1-1 game on an RBI triple by De La Cruz. The game is tied, which means the hat will come off. Bellinger was running after the ball. He made a jump for it. Could not get it. He bounced off the wall. The ball bounced off the wall. Cruz was off to the races. Cruz could run, man. So it's a 1-1 game on an RBI triple by Ellie De La Cruz. And it looks like Austin Wells will make his way out to the mound to talk with Winans. So we have a 1-1 game. Spencer Steer will be at the plate. So runner on third with 1 out. So Reds bats making a little noise here. Second triple this season for De La Cruz, both in the last 3 games. So now we got Spencer Steer at the plate. He's 1 for 1. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0. It is 1 ball, no strike here to Spencer Steer. Runner on third, 1 out. It's a 1-1 game now. The 1-0. Strike 1, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike here, folks. Gavin Lux is waiting on deck for the Reds. The 1-1. 2-1. As Winans sets on the 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1. So Winans sets here on the 3-1 against Steer. Here's the pitch. And that one's hit into left field. Dominguez makes the play. De La Cruz will tag up as he scores. And just like that, the Reds take a 2-1 lead on a sac fly by Spencer Steer. So two-way here in the bottom of the 4th. It's a 2-1 lead as the Reds get their second run of the game. And that'll bring up Gavin Lux to the plate. So Lux is 0 for 1, grounded into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. So let's see What happens here with 2 outs? Reds have a 2-1 lead here against the Yankees. First pitch, fouled. It's 0-1 to Lux. The pitch, check swing foul. It's 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike call. See if Winans at the game. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Winans sets against Lux. The 0-2 is fouled away. Still an 0-2 count here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. The Reds have a 2-1 lead right now over the Yankees. As Winans sets here on the 0-2. Here's the pitch. And that ball is hit into right field. Judge is looking up, looking back, and that ball is gone. It's a solo home run by Gavin Lux. A 2-out solo home run. Winans is not happy. It is now a 3-1 game here, folks. 3-1. 4th home run of the season for Lux. Exit velo 95.5. Distance was 362 feet. And just like that, folks, the Reds get their 3rd run of the inning, and they have the lead 3-1. And that'll bring up Tyler Stevenson to the plate with 2 outs. All right, let's see what Stevenson does here with 2 outs as Winans sets. First pitch, 0-1. The 0-1 is fouled away. 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. We're going to get out of this inning. Let's see if we can strike out. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, 3-1 game. Reds are leading. As Winans sets on the 0-2, here's the pitch. And it's a single by Stevenson as it passes the diving Volpe. So the Reds bats doing work here in the bottom of the 4th as Stevenson hits a single. He keeps this inning alive, and it looks like I don't know if that was – I think that was Aaron Boone walking towards the mound. It's like the infielders. Oh, no, it was Matt Blake. I thought it was Boone for a minute, but Matt Blake is out there talking with Winans, trying to settle him down. That brings up Jose Trevino, who is 0 for 1 in today's game. As Winans sets here against Trevino. First pitch. And that ball is hit into left field, but Dominguez is right there to make the play to make the final out. But the Reds do put up some runs. They take a 3-1 lead, and we are going to the top of the 5th. 9-1-2 batters coming up for the New York Yankees. Yeah, I mean, it's going to bite them in the butt, man, if they didn't score those runs. They had opportunities to put up some runs, and now it came back to bite them. Let's see if the Yankees can at least try and tie this up. But we are in a commercial break. I'll take a quick break too, so I will be right back. All right, Dominguez will lead things off here in the top of the fifth. The Yankees are down 3-1. Dominguez is 0 for 1 as he hits a grounder right to De La Cruz. He fields it, fires, and first baseman off the bag. So are they going to rule that as an error as Dominguez is safe? So, yeah, that's probably going to be the second error right there on De La Cruz. Oh, they ruled that a single. Wow. Okay. Yeah, nice hustle by Dominguez. And first pitch to Goldschmidt is fouled. Goldschmidt is 0 for 2 in today's game. He's looking for his first hit. As Dominguez takes his lead there at first base. Second pitch is ball 1-1. So Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-1. As Goldschmidt hits that ball into right field, it is going back. Trout going back. Oh, what a play there by Friedel. Actually, excuse me, Fraley. Oh my God, another great catch by one of the outfielders, man. Oh my God, these guys are just stealing hits away. Wow, that was a hard hit ball. I mean, wow, out number 1. That brings up Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 2 in today's game. What up there, Big Blue in the Bronx? What's up, dude? Run by the twins, Luca and Alex. What's up, boys? So Bellinger 1 for 2 in today's game. As Lodolo sets here against Bellinger, first pitch. Line drive, foul. Yeah, Goldschmidt gave that ball a ride, man. I mean, that was just a good play made there by Fraley. My God, that was an awesome play. Yeah, Dominguez was ready to take off. It is 0-1 to Bellinger. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Bellinger takes strike 2. It is 0-2 now to Cody Bellinger. Lodolo sets on the 0-2. The pitch. Grounded foul. 3-0 over the Mets. I'll take that. Barlow is warming up in the bullpen for the Reds, right-handed pitcher. Lodolo sets on the 1-2. The pitch. Pitch is low. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, now it's 2-2. Okay. Two balls, 2 strikes. Judge is waiting on deck as Lodolo sets the 2-2. Bellinger fouls it off, still staying alive. Lodolo already at 92 pitches. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Reds leading 3-1 here against the Yankees as Lodolo sets the 2-2. Bellinger fouls it off, still staying alive. Lodolo sets the 2-2. Bellinger hits that ball. Is it going to be a blooper? No, the catch is not made. It is a blooper. And we got runners on first and second now. So Yankees bats making a little noise here. That'll bring up Aaron Judge to the plate. Encarnacion Strand tried making a diving catch, but could not make it happen. Bellinger now 2 for 3 in today's game. Lodolo's day is over. That'll bring in Scott Barlow with runners on first and second with 1 out as a pitching change is going down. But Lodolo, 4 1/3, 6 hits, only gave up the 1 run, didn't walk anybody, struck out 6. Actually, not bad, but he is responsible for the runners on base. But let's see what Judge can do. Big opportunity here for Aaron Judge. So once again, they got to come through runners in scoring position. They have to execute, but we are in a commercial break here, folks. Yeah, I got to get the runs back. The tying run is on first base, so they got a couple of runners on. So let's hope they can at least tie it up here. I'll even take a 3-run home run and take the lead. I want to put this hat back on. Yeah, you tell them, Desiree. But let's check the 25 votes. Yankees winning the opener. 88% of you are saying that. Desiree at 1, Susan at 2, Mark at 3. So those are your top 3. So the ladies are leading. All right. So the game should be back. So Scott Barlow will be the pitcher on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds. Lodolo's day is, or night, should I say, is over. Scott Barlow, 4.13 ERA, 32 and 2/3 innings pitched, 33 strikeouts, 21 walks. First pitch to Judge. Oh, Judge just pops it up sky high, and Friedel makes the play. Just got under it, man. Was really looking for that big hit. Oh, man, it is 2 away now, and that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton to the plate. With 2 away, let's see what Stanton does with runners on first and second with 2 away. So Yankees, as of right now, 0 for 7 to runners in scoring position, have left 4 men on base. First pitch to Stanton, ball 1. As Barlow sets on the 1-0. Strike 1, 1-1. As Barlow sets on the 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Giancarlo Stanton with 2 outs. Runners on first and second as Barlow sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. And Stanton strikes out looking. Yankees leave a couple of runners stranded. We are now going to the bottom of the 5th. It's a 3-1 game. Fraley, Encarnacion, Strand, Friedel coming up. Not good. Now they're 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. 6 men left on base. Come on, boys. Yeah, is this going to be it's going to be one of those games? Like, is it going to be one of those nights where the Yankees are just going to keep like leaving runners on base? Come on, boys. It's like, what are we doing? Oh my God. Forget about it. Yeah, for real. But it is a 3-1 game, bottom of the 5th coming up. So let's see if Winans should be back out there, I think. I don't think the Yankees had anybody warming up in the bullpen. That was a nice pitch, for real. That was a really good pitch. And it is like cloudy here in my area. Not as hot. Today's temperature was like in the 70s where I was. Sun's been out a little bit today. I don't know if it's going to start raining. The clouds are here, but might get a little rain. All right. Yeah, I mean, the Yankees are hitting some hard hit balls too to the outfield, but it's just the Reds outfielders, man, they're just making some great plays out there. But bottom of the 5th here, Fraley is leading things off as he takes ball 1. So Winans is back out there in the bottom of the 5th, facing this Reds lineup as he sets here on the 1-0. The pitch is grounded foul, 1-1. Yeah, so right oblique strain for Ryan Yarbrough. He's placed on a 15-day IL. 3-1, 3.83 as a starter in 8 games this season. So he's been very reliable in the rotation. The 1-1. Well, that hits Fraley. So Winans hits his second batter of the game. So Fraley will take first base. Yeah, hit him in the back foot. Yep. And that'll bring up Christian and Encarnacion Strand to the plate. Yeah, for sure, Susan. I mean, I'm still giving him some time. I mean, he just came back. I think this is his 7th game back, so got to give him a little time to adjust. First pitch to Encarnacion Strand is ball 1. So runner on first, nobody out, bottom of the 5th. Reds leading 3-1. 1-0 to Encarnacion Strand as Winans will set here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. It is popped up to center field. Looks like Cody Bellinger's right there. And he makes the play for out number 1. Fraley will go back to first, and that'll bring up TJ Friedl. Looks like Ian Hamilton is warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. So we are back to the top lineup here. Friedl is 0 for 2 in today's game. Fraley takes his lead at first. Winans sets here against Friedl. Strike 1. On 1 count to Friedl as Winans sets. Throws over to first to check on Fraley as Fraley safely gets back to first. The 0-1. He shows bunt. Lays off. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. So Tim Hill, Ian Hamilton, both warming up in the bullpen for the New York Yankees. Friedl is 0 for 2 in today's game. It's a 1-1 count to TJ Friedl as Winans sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. Ball 2. Winans sets on the 2-1. The pitch. Line drive, and that gets through for a base hit as Fraley runs over to third, and it's a 1-out single by Friedl. So we got runners on the corners now, runners on first and third with 1 out, and that brings up Matt McLean to the plate. Yeah, Goldschmidt just couldn't get there. So it looks like that's probably going to do it for Winans. I think Boone is coming out. Yeah, Boone is definitely coming out. So Winans' night is over. And they're going to call, Ian Hamilton will be coming into the game for the New York Yankees. So Winans' night is over. So he went 4 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, only had the 1 strikeout, and walked no one. So what's up, Lou? Yeah, 1 run with 6-7 stranded, not great. But yeah, I mean, I said Winans would go 4 innings, but he went 4 1/3, only struck out the 1. Like I said, I was managing my expectations. He got called up, and I know there's been a lot of there was a lot of buzz about him and how he's been pitching down there in AAA. But as I keep saying, pitching at the major league level, playing at the major league level in general, is going to be a lot different than pitching in the minors. So can't fault Winans too much. I mean, it's good experience for him. Sure, he's he learned something. He's probably going to get something out of it. Lou says Cincinnati beat the Tigers. I'm not surprised at this. I mean, hey man, it's baseball, dude. It's baseball. Anything could happen. Oh, I've been added. Am I going to be better than Volpe? That's questionable. I don't know. Yeah, I mean they may be a fourth place team, but these guys battle, man. I mean those fourth place teams, man, they will always come out and battle. They want to make it be known that they could play. They're not going to give up. You know what I mean? They may not be as strong as some of these other teams. But anyway, we are back to the game here. So Ian Hamilton, no earned runs in last 7 of last 8 appearances. So let's see what happens. First pitch to McLean is ball 1. So runners on first and third, bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Reds have a 3-1 lead. Could add more to the run column as McLean takes ball 2. Three 0 now to McLean. As Hamilton sets on the 3-0, the pitch, strike 1. Hamilton sets on the 3-1. The pitch, ball 4, bases loaded now, 1 out. Yankees in a little bit of danger here in the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up Ellie De La Cruz, the one guy you don't want to have with the bases loaded. He had an RBI triple in the 4th and also scored a run. As Ellie De La Cruz steps into the batter's box, Hamilton will set here against De La Cruz. First pitch, inside, ball 1. Hamilton sets on the 1-0. The pitch. There's a base hit. That'll score at least 1 run as Judge throws home, cut off by Goldschmidt. It is now a 4-1 game. Oh, my God. This game sucks so far. Mark, Turks eat lamb and they eat goat. I trust, and you're not gonna you're not gonna argue with me on that one, there, sir. We freaking love lamb, especially. That's like a big thing for us. Strike 1 to Steer. He's 1 for 1. It is 0-1. So bases are still loaded. It's a 4-1 game with 1 out. The 0-1. Oh, that pitch almost got away. Good stop there by Wells. It is 1-1 now to Spencer Steer. Nice, Lou. 1-1. Pitches in the dirt. 2-1. Hamilton struggling a little bit here. Ian Hamilton has not been himself. He hasn't been that Terminator pitcher that we all know of. I don't know what it is this year, but he's been struggling. The 2-1. 3-1 now. Three and one to Spencer Steer. Gavin Lux is waiting on deck. The 3-1 is grounded. Volpe fields it, throws it to DJ, and in an inning-ending double play. Great job to get out of that inning. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse than 4-1. But Hamilton gets out of it. Fielded by Volpe, through to second, DJ to Goldschmidt for the inning-ending double play. And we're going now to the top of the sixth here, folks. Top of the sixth coming up. I mean, 4 runs is not a lot. They're down by 3. Top of the sixth is coming up. But, yeah, the bats have to do something with runners in scoring position. And this has been the frustration, right? So yeah, Yankees turned their second double play of the game. That's nice. Yeah, 4 runs is not a lot, but they got they gotta score some runs. Bats are unacceptable right now. Well, let's see if the Yankees bats can make something happen. Yeah, what up, Ace? He says this team stinks right now. Yeah, right now they do. I mean, maybe this game could have been different if Yarbrough was pitching, right? I mean, they called up Winans. Again, I manage my expectations. Well, Yankees bats got to get something going here. Jazz Chisholm will lead things off for the Yankees. Scarf Barlow is back on the mound. First pitch to Jazz is fouled away. So Jazz, Volpe, Wells due up here in the top of the sixth. As Barlow sets here on the 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2 now to Jazz Chisholm. Martinez warming up in the bullpen for the Cincinnati Reds. As Barlow sets here on the 0-2, the pitch is popped up into left field, but it is out of play as Jazz stays alive. Still 0-2 to Jazz Chisholm Jr. Volpe waiting on deck. Something tells me Brad's got a dome. He might be bald. Haha. Don't think I don't know, Brad. As Jazz fouls off that pitch. It's still 0-2. The 0-2. Jazz fouls it off his foot. It looks like he's kind of limping. I think he's all right. No balls, 2 strikes here to Jazz. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Barlow will set here on the 0-2. Ball in the dirt, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Jazz as Barlow sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jazz strikes out. 1 away. Volpe fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1. Yankees are down 4-1, top of the 6th. We have 1 away here with Volpe at the plate. Pitch to Volpe. It is grounded foul. 0-2 now to Anthony Volpe. As Barlow sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Oh, and that bat goes flying out of his hand. It's an automatic strikeout because it was 0-2. As Volpe strikes out, he's 0 for 3 today. So 2 away now here in the top of 6, and that'll bring up Austin Wells. Let's see if we can keep this inning alive. First pitch to Wells. Ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0. Barlow sets on the 2-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The 2-1. Wells hits a grounder. Tosses it to Barlow for out number 3. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Lux, Stevenson, Trevino will be due up. Go pinch hit for Volpe. I mean, am I going to do better than Volpe, guys? I mean, really? Do you guys really trust me to go pinch hit for him? I mean, can we? All right, let's be honest here. You all really trust me to go pinch hit for Volpe? The game feels long? I don't think so. We're already at the bottom of the 6th. It's not even 2 hours into the game yet. It's about to be. If anything, the game is going by fast because the Yankees' bats are sucking. But so far, I mean, Yankees, yeah, they've left 6 men on base. They're 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I like to do a side-by-side comparison with Volpe and Lindor. See how they compare. All right, let's go back to the. Well, let's not yet. There's still an advertisement. But Ian Hamilton's back on the mound. He will face Gavin Lux here in the bottom of the 6th. What's up, Celia? This team is pathetic. This is why I kind of don't follow these games fully. They're not going to win it all in these if this continues. Well, they're bound to lose some, but games like this kind of definitely annoy me. All right, Gavin Lux will be coming to the plate. All right, it is 1-0 to Gavin Lux. As Hamilton will set here on the 1-0. The pitch, foul back, 1-1. It is 2-1 now to Gavin Lux. Three and one now to Gavin Lux. 3 balls, 1 strike to Gavin Lux. Bottom of the 6th, Reds are leading 4-1. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. It's foul tip. Into the glove of Wells. Stevenson waiting on deck. The payoff. It is hit to left field. Dominguez tracks it down, makes the play for out number 1, and that'll bring up Tyler Stevenson to the plate. Strike 1 to Tyler Stevenson. He is 1 for 2 in today's game. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th as Hamilton sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Low. 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. And that ball bounces off the wall as Bellinger throws into second, and Stevenson makes it on a hard hit ball to center field. It is a one out double for Tyler Stevenson, and that'll bring up Jose Trevino to the plate. with one out. It is 0-1 to Jose Trevino. The 0-1. 0-2 now to Jose Trevino. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Jose Trevino. Those skies look pretty cool out there in Cincinnati. The 0-2. Trevino fouls it. Still staying alive. The 0-2. As Trevino pops that up, Jazz and Volpe are right there. Volpe calls it off, makes the play for out number 2. Two-way here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up Jake Fraley to the plate. First pitch. High. Ball 1. One and 0 to Fraley. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. 4-1 game. Reds are leading. Runner on second as Hamilton sets you on the 1-0. The pitch is a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. 2 strikes. Second. That's out of this inning. Encarnacion Strand waiting on deck. The 1-2. And he struck him out looking. Top of the 7th coming up. Reds have a 4-1 lead. 8-9-1 batters coming up. DJ LeMahieu, Jason Dominguez, Paul Goldschmidt. Yankees are still down 4-1. Yankees bats have been cold tonight, folks. Have been cold. So let's see what they can do. But how are we doing? How are we doing? Top fans. Oh, Welkin taking over the number 1 spot. Desiree at 2. Susan at 3. Oh. Just kidding. Yeah, for real. Oh, the Yankees bats. Can you all just do something? We're kind of, us fans are a little bit annoyed right now. Just saying. Yeah, for real. Oh, Desiree was doing dishes. That's why. Yo, Gusto, what up, man? Like he says, like, share, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Appreciate you, bro. How's the Philippines, man? How's the Philippines? You should be coming back here in about a couple of weeks. Shout out to my boy Brian. What's up, dude? What up, Gusto? Great to see you, bro. I'm hopefully you're okay. Everybody's safe. You and the family having a good time. All right, we should be back to the game here as DJ takes strike one. Nick Martinez is your pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds. He's taken over for Barlow here in tonight's game. LeMahieu was 0 for 2 in tonight's game as he pops that ball up to center field, and the play is made by Friedel on a diving catch. The Yankees bats are just unlucky tonight here, folks, and that'll bring up Jason Dominguez to the plate. Oh, good, man. Yeah, I miss you, bro. I miss you. But you know what, man? You're out there in the Philippines having a good time, dude. Can't wait to see you come back, man. First pitch to Dominguez is ball one. Dominguez is 1 for 2 today. What's the date you're coming back again? The 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1. First YouTube episode drops Sunday. Oh, I'm going to have to check it out. The 2-1. As the grounder bounces off of Martinez's glove, fielded, and still gets the out there. So out number 2. Bounced off of Martinez's glove, and McLean was able to make the play for out number 2. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt. We're back to the top of the order. He is 0 for 3 in today's game. He takes ball 1. All right, cool. You're good there, Gusto. 7th or 8th. Just so I'm ready. 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Looks like Tim Hill is in the bullpen. He'll be warming up, taking a peek there at the game. The 1-2 as Goldschmidt fouls it back. Yeah, share the link, dude. Share the link to your channel. Everybody go subscribe. Love to go check it out, man. Want to check out your adventure. And the 1-2. 2-2. The 2-2. Goldschmidt swings and misses. He's 0 for 4 now in tonight's game. Bottom of the 7th is here, folks. And it's the 7th inning stretch. Make sure you all get up, get some stretches, get a food, get some food, get a food, get some food, get a drink, get some snacks. Come right back. I'll leave you all with a little bit of tunes. Go ahead and enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back. back to the game here. It is 1-2 to Encarnacion Strand. Sorry, I came just a little late. My apologies. TJ Friedel waiting on deck. Bottom of the 7th, Reds are leading 4-1. Hamilton's back on the mound as he sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Away here in the bottom of the 7th. And it looks like that's going to do it for Ian Hamilton. So I'm assuming Tim Hill is probably going to come into the game to face Christian Encarnacion Strand. Actually, Friedel's coming up. Sorry. So Friedel will be coming up. Yeah, 16 games in a row. I mean, that's a lot of games to play in consecutive days, dude. I'm sure these guys are ready for a day off. But yeah, we are in a commercial break here, folks. So game will resume here shortly. Tim Hill will be coming into the game for Ian Hamilton. Yeah, no, I don't blame Boone for bringing in Hamilton and then having him throw over 30 pitches. I mean, he doesn't want to burn through the bullpen, right? And now you're going to have Tim Hill come in, have him at least maybe try to throw a couple of innings, right? So still have your good bullpen arms for the next 2 games. Juan Soto, yeah, but his batting average is not screaming 765 million. But we're back to the game as Tim Hill has taken over for the New York Yankees. He pitches strike 1 to TJ Friedel, who is 1 for 3 in today's game. The 0-1, and there's a bunt fouled. 0-2 now to Friedel. Tim Hill right now has a 2.45 ERA. There's no balls, 2 strikes here to Friedel. As Hill sets on the 0-2, here's the pitch. It's a grounder, passes the diving DJ, and that is a single for Friedel. And that'll bring up Matt McLean to the plate. First pitch. Ball 1, 1-0 to Matt McLean. He's 0 for 1. He got hit by a pitch, walked, and also scored a run today. One and one. Double play will end the inning here. Would be great here for Tim Hill. as Hill sets on the 1-1. Misses on that one, 2-1. The 2-1, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Matt McLean. 1 out, runner on first. Bottom of the 7th, Reds leading 4-1 as Hill sets on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder. DJ steps on the bag and turns the double play. He steps on the bag at second base, throws to first. Inning-ending double play. 3rd double play turn by the Yankees today, folks. So we are going now to the top of the 8th. We're officially 2 hours and 13 minutes into today's game. So top of the 8th, 4-1. Yeah, I know. Good job to Hill, but it doesn't matter. Well, you can give up a run, right? Could have been a 5-1 game. So we'll see what the Yankees bats do. So it'll be Cody, Bellinger, Aaron Judge, and Giancarlo Stanton due up. So 2, 3, 4 batters coming up. But we are in a commercial break. Once again, make sure you all hit the like, hit that subscribe. If you're new, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this on Kick, Twitch, or X, go to the home page of each of those and hit the link. Hit the subscribe. Join in on the conversation. All right, we should be back to the game here. Yankees have 2 more games against the Reds after tonight. Have a day off on Thursday. And then they go back to New York, to the Bronx to host the A's. Tony Santillan. I just heard Michael K say it. So Tony Santillan is on the mound for the Cincinnati Reds. Bellinger is 2 for 3 with a double and a single today. It's 1-0 to Cody Bellinger as Bellinger swings and misses 1-1. So Bellinger has an opt-out. It's a player option after this season. Do we think that he will exercise his opt-out and stay with the team, or do you think he will opt out of his contract and try to look for something better? Let me know in the chat. As Santillan sets here on the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. I got you, Mark. The 1-2. Bellinger fouls it off, staying alive. As Santillan sets here on the 1-2. The pitch. High. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Santillan sets the 2-2. Bellinger hits that ball into right field. Let's see if it drops. And what? Oh, and that ball's out of the glove of Fraley. And Bellinger's in there with a double. I thought, oh my God, Fraley makes another great play. Holy smokes. Bellinger gets his second double of the game. So he leads things off in the top of the eighth with a double. So can the Yankees execute here? That's the 14th double by Cody Bellinger. Brad says Cody stays. He loves being a Yankee. So yeah, I know. I don't know what's with these bloopers by Bellinger, but hey, I'm not complaining. And here we have Aaron Judge, who's 1 for 3. He got the only RBI of the game with a solo home run, so he takes ball 1. 1-0 to the captain. Santillan sets on the 1-0. The pitch, 2-0. Fastball, 97 miles per hour. Santillan sets on the 2-0. Strike 1, 2-1. Santillan sets here on the 2-1 to Judge. The pitch, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Aaron Judge. The 3-1. Walked him. Runners on first and second. And that brings up Giancarlo Stanton here, folks. He is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. A 3-run home run would tie it here. So once again, Yankees have a couple of runners in scoring position. First pitch, swing and a miss. The 0-1. That is in there for strike 2. 0-2 to Giancarlo. Dude's fastball is pretty wicked. 97 miles an hour. As Santillan sets on the 0-2. The pitch, 1-2. Jazz is on deck as Santillan sets here on the 1-2. The pitch, swing and a miss. Giancarlo strikes out for out number 1. That'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. That sucked. Well, Bellinger or Jazz is 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts and a ground out. So let's see what he does here against Santillan. First pitch, strike 1. Santillan sets on the 0-1. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Santillan sets on the 0-2. The pitch, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts here by Santillan. Chisholm strikes out. 0 for 4, struck out 3 times tonight. And here we have Anthony Volpe. Oh, boy. That's frustrating. All right. Here we have Anthony Volpe, 0 for 3 in tonight's game. First pitch to Volpe. Ball 1. Struck out twice and flew out. The 1-0. Whoa, and that bat goes flying again. So 1-1 now. Volpe just cannot hold on to the bat as that flew into the Yankees dugout. Don't know what's going on here. Cannot get a grip on it. It is 1-1 to Anthony Volpe. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the 8th. A couple of runners on for the Yankees on first and second. They're down 4-1. They would love to add some runs to the run column. Santillan sets on a 1-1. The pitch. Ball 2. Santillan sets on the 2-1. The pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Volpe. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Santillan sets here on the 2-2. And the pitch is full count. Runners will go. Runners will get a head start. It is a full count to Anthony Volpe. Austin Wells is waiting on deck. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Anthony Volpe as Santillan sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch. Volpe hits it right to the first baseman. He steps on the bag, and the inning is over. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Freaking A. All right, So 0 for 11 runners in scoring position. The Yankees have left 8 men on base. Unfreaking believable. And Dela Cruz, Steer, Benson due up here in the bottom of the 8th. So frustrating. Yeah, this is a garbage game. I'm just at a loss for words. I just don't have any words, really. Like, the bats have stunk it up. I mean, oh, boy. The freaking bats. No more Ian for a bit. Yeah, so you're definitely not going to see Ian Hamilton tomorrow. Maybe not even Wednesday either. But yeah, Yankees once again, man, they're sucking. But the bottom of the 8th coming up. Dela Cruz, Steer, Will Benson will be due up. Let's bring up the scoreboard or the game cast here. So Ellie De La Cruz with a triple single run and a couple of RBIs. As he takes ball one, Tim Hill is back on the mound. As Hill sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. Strike. One and two now to Ellie De La Cruz. As Hill sets here on the 1-2, the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. And that ball is hit into right field. Looking up is Aaron Judge, and that ball is gone. It's a 5-1 game now. As De La Cruz hits a solo home run. Oh, my God. Yeah, this game is pretty toast. It's done. It's over. I mean, I know it ain't over, but it feels that way. That's frustrating. Well, that'll do it for Tim Hill. Mark Leiter Jr. will be coming into the game. We are in a commercial break. Yeah, I mean, I think he has like only one option left. Like if they were to option him to the minors, but yeah, the Yankees are going to have to. They're definitely going to have to get some bullpen help. Hopefully, they get a couple of arms. Man, yeah, this game sucks. Let's see, top fans in the chat. Oh, Desiree reclaimed her number one spot. Susan at 2, Mark at 3. Ace says good game. Yeah, well, it's not a good game. It's a terrible game. More like TG. Still in this commercial break here, folks. Oh, Timothy says another no-show for Yankees bats. Yeah, I know. Our Mark Leiter Jr. is in the game. He'll be facing Spencer Steer. Strike one. As Leiter Jr. sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. 1-1. The 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Leiter Jr. sets on the 2-1, and that is over the head of Volpe, and it's a single by Spencer Steer. So still nobody out here, and that'll bring up Will Benson to the plate. He'll be pitching for Gavin Lux. So tomorrow will be Carlos Rodon versus Chase Burns. Chase Burns is making his MLB debut. He was the Reds' #1 overall prospect, according to MLB Pipeline. So let's see how he does against the Yankees tomorrow. So Benson just fouled off the first pitch. It is 0-1 to Will Benson. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Reds have a 5-1 lead here against the Yankees. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. As Leiter Jr. sets on the 1-1. And the pitch. It is hit into left field. Dominguez is right there to make the play for out number 1. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Stevenson at the plate. He's 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Excuse me. 1-0 to Stevenson. Leiter Jr. sets here on the 1-0. Runner goes, and he is safe. So stolen base for Steer. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Stevenson. The 1-1, 2-1. Leiter Jr. sets on the 2-1. The pitch. Grounded foul, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Stevenson. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2. Jose Trevino waiting on deck for the Reds. 3-2, payoff. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out for out number 2. And that'll bring up Jose Trevino to the plate. Nice pitch there by Mark Leiter Jr. So Trevino is 0 for 3 today at the plate. He takes ball 1. The 1-0, 2-0. Stevenson takes his lead there at second. Foul back, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second. The Reds have a 5-1 lead here against the Yankees. As Leiter Jr. sets here on the 2-1. The pitch is swing and a miss. 2-2 now to Jose Trevino. Two balls, 2 strikes here to Jose Trevino with 2 outs. Runner on second. The 2-2. Fouled off. Still 2-2 to Jose Trevino. What up, Pasty? Yeah, pretty lame game. The 2-2. Whoa. 3-2 now. Yeah, you're right, Desiree. He has lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he lost a pretty good amount. Pitch number 20 coming for Mark Leiter Jr. It's a full count. Payoff pitch. Rip foul. Still staying alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Jose Trevino. Yeah, so bad, Pasty. Don't even get me started, man. The payoff is grounded. Volpe fields it, fires to first, way off base. You got to be kidding me. So error on Volpe, and Stevenson took advantage and scored the run as he rounded third. 6-1 game now. Unfreaking believable. So they call that a single. All right, that brings up Jake Fraley. Yankees just cannot get out of their own way. As Trevino is at first and Fraley takes ball 1. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. As Leiter Jr. sets on the 2-0, 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. The Reds leading 6-1 here against the Yankees as Leiter Jr. sets. The 2-2 is low, full count. Trevino will get a head start. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Fraley. As Leiter Jr. sets. The pitch. And he struck him out. And that'll end the inning. We are going to the top of the 9th. Wells, LeMahieu, Dominguez due up. So 7, 8, 9 batters coming up. Last chance for the Yankees to make something happen. But what a disappointing game. Yeah, they didn't even rule that on an error on Volpe. It looks like they ruled that as a single. It should have been an error, but What do I know? But yeah, it's a 6-1 game, top of the ninth coming up. I know a lot of you are probably ready for this misery to be over. Oh, you know they will. You know they will, Welkin. I'm definitely not blaming Susan. you better watch there, Mark. I don't think you want to make Susan upset. Well, let's look at the leaderboard here of the chat. Who is the leader? I think I know, but Desiree at 1, Susan at 2, Mark at 3. All right. We should be back to the game here. Mets lose. Nice. Emilio Pagan will try and close things out here for the Cincinnati Reds. The Yankees are going to try and keep it alive here. Petruzzi says season's over. Sure. So Austin Wells is going to lead things off here in the top of the ninth. So last chance for the New York Yankees as Pagan. His first pitch is strike 1, 1-0. Or 0-1, sorry. Pagan sets here on the 0-1. The pitch, 1-1. As Pagan sets on the 1-1. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Austin Wells. As Pagan sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is even. Two and 2 count to Austin Wells. Pagan sets. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Wells strikes out. 1 away. Top here in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu to the plate. So LeMahieu is 0 for 3 as he pops it up to right field. And Fraley will make the play. Out number 2. Yankees are down to their last out. And that'll bring up the Martian, Jason Dominguez, to the plate. He is 1 for 3 in today's game. Pagan sets here against Dominguez. First pitch, 1-0. The 1-0. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Dominguez. So up to Dominguez to keep this game alive. The 1-1. Good check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 ball. Or no, he did not go. Sorry. 2 balls, 1 strike. Third base umpire said he did not go. So it is 2-1. to the Martian. As Pagan sets here on the 2-1. The pitch. It is a grounder, and that gets through with a base for a single. A 2-out single for Jason Dominguez. As he keeps this inning alive, that is now going to bring up Paul Goldschmidt to the plate. He is 0 for 4. Lined out, struck out a couple times, and flew out in tonight's game. So Goldschmidt's batting average below 300, so has been struggling. Runner goes, and Dominguez takes second on a defensive indifference. It's 1-0 to Paul Goldschmidt as Pagan sets on the 1-0. The pitch, 2-0. Pagan sets here on the 2-0. The pitch, 3-0. Three and 0 to Paul Goldschmidt as Pagan sets here on the 3-0. The pitch, strike one, 3-1. Cody Bellinger waiting on deck for the Yankees. He's 3 for 4 in today's game. He was one of the few bright spots as far as the bats go. Pagan sets on the 3-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third, fielded by Encarnacion Strand, throws over to first, and that'll end the game here, folks. The Yankees lose tonight's game 6-1. And Winans gets the loss. Barlow gets the win. And that's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. Unfortunately, tonight's game was a disaster for the Yankees. It was trash. It was definitely trash. The bats were just atrocious tonight overall. I mean, Winans, yeah, they definitely took advantage of him. But it's like I said, you had to manage your expectations for Alan Winans. But yeah, let's see what the Yankees do tomorrow. But yeah, this game was terrible. All around, just freaking terrible. Bats just sucked. But yeah, I'm just at a loss here. I just don't get it sometimes, but I guess these games happen. God. But anyway, I'm just gonna end it right here. Nothing really much to talk about. The Yankees bats were just absolutely atrocious tonight. 0 for 12 with runners in scoring position. They left 9 men on base. Unacceptable. Again, you had to manage your expectations with Winans. The pitching wasn't great. Ian Hamilton actually looked fine. Tim Hill only gave up that 1 run. Leiter Jr. gave up that 1 run, but that's not really his fault, honestly. But anyway, overall, it was another bad game for just a bad game. I'll just say a bad game for the Yankees. It sucked. That was a rough one. That was a really rough one. Wasn't expecting this kind of a performance. But that's what we got, though, folks. But we'll be back tomorrow night. All right, hopefully for another play-by-play. We'll do a pregame. Hopefully I'll see you all here tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's hope the Yankees don't have another embarrassing game like this tomorrow night. Let's hope they can come away with a win and don't lose the series. Okay, they need to end this. They need to end the month on a strong note. June has not been kind to them. June is looking like April right now, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, folks, have a great night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. And as always, let's go Yankees.